Good morning. So we're going to review a little bit of what we've done and review before we take our quiz tomorrow. So this morning I would like you to try to do this problem for me. So look at this one and try to work through this problem. So it's given that 14 minus 2 times x plus 8 is equal to 5x minus 3x minus 34. Prove that x is going to be equal to a negative 9. So remember, that's what we went through yesterday. So take a minute and try to do your left and your right side, your statements, and your reasoning behind it. Okay, so 10 minutes, guys. Okay, so remember the first thing that we do, right, is the entire problem, or whatever it is, we write it out. That one's easy because it is given to us, right? So the reason that is our starting point is because that was given to us. So, all right, the next thing that I need to do is to multiply the negative 2 times everything, right? And then multiply this negative 1. So this is going to be 14 minus a 2x minus a 16 is equal to 5x minus a 3x plus a 34. The reason that is happening is because that is the distributive property. Okay? The reason I wanted to do this one is because the next step is actually to combine these two terms. So I'm going to have a negative 2x minus a 2, so that is just simplified down. 5x minus a 3x is also a 2x plus a 34. So the only thing I didn't change things on equality because I didn't move things over. I just simplified. Okay, so now after we simplified here, the next thing that I need to do is move my 2x to the other side. So I'm going to subtract a 2x, right? So I'm going to get a negative 4x minus a 2 is equal to a 34. And so the reason I'm doing that is by the subtraction. The next step here that I'm going to do is I am going to add 2 to both sides. So the property there is going to be addition property. I'm going to write this in blue. Okay, the last step that I'm going to do is I am going to divide both sides by negative 4. So x is going to be equal to a negative 9. And that is by the division property. Okay. All right. So we're going to do another one of these in just a minute, but I just wanted to make sure that you felt comfortable, especially with right here. This one, all you really did was simplify from that step to there. So I did want to point that one out because we didn't work one like that yesterday. So I did want to point that out. Okay. All right. So now I am going to put some problems up that I want you to do. So let's look at these two here. So this is all going to be types of problems that could be on your quiz. So draw a Venn diagram to represent each. All dimes are coins, and then there are no freshmen in AP Chemistry. Okay, so all dimes are coins, and then there are no freshmen in AP Chemistry. So draw those Venn diagrams. Okay, all dimes are coins. So remember when we have that word all right here, that is two circles inside of each other. So all dimes are coins. So in the big one is going to be my coins, and in the little one is going to be my dimes. Okay, there are no freshmen in AP Chemistry. So no right there means that I'm going to have two disjoint. I'm not going to have anything connected there. So one is going to be my freshman, and this other one is going to be AP Chemistry. Okay, so we're going to have Venn diagrams on there. This one is another one. So let's look at number 3 here. Shade the indicated region. Some students who take band also take art. Okay. If Jack is in band and takes art, shade the area where Jack would belong. Okay. On your quiz, I will go ahead and have the circles drawn out for you, but just know that. So shade the indicated region. Some students who take band also take art. Okay, so hopefully you drew it where they are connected. Okay, so when we have some. Okay, some students who take band also take art. Okay, if Jack is in band and takes art, so in both, shade the area where he would be. Okay, so the area that where he would be where they overlap. Okay. Right. Let's do another one here. So given, if a number is a multiple of 16, then it is a multiple of 8. If a number is a multiple of 8, then it is a multiple of 4. Okay, so determine if this is a law of detachment, a law of syllogism, or it's an invalid statement. So take a minute and try to do that one. If a number is a multiple of 16, then it is a multiple of 8. If a number is a multiple of 8, then it is a multiple of 4. Okay, so if a number is a multiple of 16, so that would be my P, then it is a multiple of 8, so that's my Q. If a number is a multiple of 8, so that's what, Q, then it is a multiple of 4, so that would be my R. If a number is a multiple of 16, so that's my P, then it is a multiple of 4, which is my R. So that's true. So P implies Q, Q implies R, therefore P implies R. So that is your law of syllogism. Okay. Good deal. Detachment is when you have P given Q, and then you are given P, and then therefore you can conclude Q. Okay? Alright, so about this one now. So given that 2x plus 30 is equal to negative 4 times 5x minus 2, I want to prove that x is equal to negative 1. Okay, so here I want to simplify this as much as I can. Okay, so 2x plus 30 is equal to a negative 4 times 5x minus 2. So I'm trying to do this one. Okay, first step is to just write it out. So that is given. Okay, my next step is to multiply. So I'm going to have 2x plus 30 is equal to a negative 20x plus an 8. And I can do that by the distributive property. My next next thing I need to do to solve is to combine my x's on opposite sides. So I'm going to add that 20x. Okay, so when I add that 20x, I'm going to get a 22x plus a 30 is equal to a positive 8. And let me write that positive 8. I'm just talking. So that is by the addition property. Okay, next thing I need to do is I need to subtract. So I'm going to subtract 30. So when I subtract 30, my next row here is going to be 22x is equal to a negative 22. Okay, and that is by the subtraction. Because that's what I was doing right there. And then my next step is I need to divide both sides by 22. Okay, and like I said, you can leave the steps out right there because we're just assuming that is happening. I just like to show you so that you can understand the reasons we have this. So this is because of the division property. Okay. Oops. Okay. All right. So I hope that makes sense to you, and I hope you feel okay with that. So what I want you to finish up today is just to kind of go through all your homework on your Venn diagrams, and your detachment, deductive reasoning, and then on your proving your equality. Okay? So, and all the different reasons for equality. Okay? All right, you'll have a great day, and I'll see you back tomorrow.